Hello. Magandang buhay po sa inyong lahat. Umagang kay ganda po. Hello mga kapamilya, mga kapinoy Arabia. Good morning everyone. This is Maxi Santiago with you. I'm here at the Philippine Overseas Labor Office in Kuwait. Here at their temporary office of the Philippine Embassy here in Sabah Al Salim. So we have heard that the deployment of the new household service workers to Kuwait will be resuming soon. So that's why we are here today to ask from our Philippine Labor Attaché to Kuwait about the latest regarding the lifting of the deployment ban on newly hired Filipino domestic workers or Filipino household service workers to Kuwait. So ayan po so kakausapin po natin ngayon si Philippine Labor Attaché to Kuwait, Nasser Mustafa, regarding this. Tatanungin po natin. We will be asking him what's the latest about this and how it's going to be, anong magiging proseso. Siyempre good news ito para sa mga Philippine recruitment agencies and of course the foreign recruitment agencies here in Kuwait, and what are they supposed to do and what are the steps to be taken. At syempre, ang pinaka-importante, how are they going to safeguard the rights and welfare of our Filipino household service workers. So pasok po tayo, nandito tayo sa 8th floor. So pasok tayo sa ayan. Ayan po sila. Good morning! Hello po, good morning ma'am. Pasok po kay Labat. Hello, ayan. Good morning ma'am. So may appointment po tayo today. So papasok tayo sa ni Labor Attaché. Hi Labat! Good morning! Ayan. So, good morning Labat. Pasensya ang aga-aga istorbo. So, we're here at the office of Philippine Labor Attaché to Kuwait, Nasser Mustafa. And let's hear from him what's the latest on the lifting of the deployment ban on the newly hired Filipino domestic workers to Kuwait. So, mahigit isang taon din po. It's more than 1 year that the ban was imposed. So today, good news to all those who are waiting in the Philippines. Yung mga naghihintay po ay konting panahon na lang, makakabalik na po kayo dito sa Kuwait. At syempre, yung mga Philippine recruitment agencies and the foreign recruitment agencies, of course, they have been waiting for this moment. So, ayan. So, hi Gold. Good morning. So, ayan. Medyo busy si Sir. Sige lang, Sir. Just do what you need to do. So, ayan po, kakausapin po natin ngayon si Labat, and kung meron po kayong mga questions, you can ask. At lalo-lalo ating mga kababayan nagtatrabaho sa bahay, yung inyong mga karapatan na dapat pangalagaan. So, yun po. Okay. So, at yung may mga tanong sa Dole Akap, siguro for later on, at anong din natin si Labat regarding this. So, parang sa gayon po ay updated po kayo. So, this is really good news para po sa ating mga kababayan nagtatrabaho sa bahay, lalo-lalo yung mga naghihintay po. Okay. So, thank you so much. Ayan. Ayan po. So, let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Ayan. Ikakabit lang natin itong mic para mas malinaw. Ayan po. So, put this here. Para kita sila. Kita kami. Dalawa. Ayan, sir. Okay, wait lang. Silabat lang kita muna. Sige lang, sir. Okay.
Okay lang?
Wow. So, pakikabit lang yun. So, ayan po, nandito pa rin po tayo. Doon sa kabila, sir. So, we're here. So, wait lang po tayo. Yung mga skilled po, month pa rin. Hopefully, i-lift na po ng Kuwait. We're waiting for that actually. So, ayan. Salamat, good morning! And thank you for granting this interview with you. Ano na po ang latest, sir? Kasi, di ba lumabas po sa balita na lifted na daw po?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, ano po ang latest ngayon?
Unang-una, Maxi, maraming salamat kasi marami tayong ipapaliwanag sa ating mga kababayan, especially sa ating mga foreign recruitment agencies kasi tungkol dito sa resumption ng deployment ng ating mga domestic workers dito sa Kuwait. Now, I just would like to announce now officially na yesterday I reported to our good ambassador. We submitted the memorandum of our good Secretary Silvestre Bello III of the resumption of the deployment of domestic workers to the state of Kuwait. So, kagabi rin, nag-usap na rin kami at saka ng ating mahal na ambassador dito that he is already given the instruction to publish it in our Philippine Embassy FB page, no, about this instruction. So, ngayon, it's now official that we are going to resume the deployment of domestic workers to Kuwait based on the memorandum of our good secretary to me, no. So kaya kahapon ay nagkaroon na kami ng meeting dito sa Polo to be ready to entertain the representative of the agencies dito and of course the owners who are willing to hire Filipino workers, domestic workers galing sa Pilipinas. Ngayon we revised the advisory that we issued yesterday and we have it with me and we are going to post this in our FB page and in the Philippine Embassy Facebook page. This is now the official one. Okay. So, ito ang first, gusto ko lang banggitin na dito kung ano man to.
So, what are these, sir? Mas mainam siguro sa English din kasi for sure the foreign recruitment agencies may be watching right now and the Kuwaiti employers, so it would be best na siguro sa isa-isa natin kung nandyan sa advisory.
Yes. Now, we revised the advisory that we issued yesterday. And we have here with me now, and we are going to post this in our FB page, Philippine Embassy, and we have also the Polo FB page. And we are going to provide copies to the foreign recruitment agencies. No? So first, what is in the advisory. This is actually pursuant to the instruction from DOL Secretary Silvestre Bello III for the resumption of the processing of deployment of domestic workers to Kuwait. These are the following that we are going to advise our foreign recruitment agencies. First, the Polo will start issuing clearance of foreign recruitment agencies from Polo case officer on Tuesday, April 20, 2021, and then the timing is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is for clearance. They have to apply for their clearance, no? When they apply for clearance, so that we know that they are cleared, that they don't have any pending cases in Polo or in POA, because we have some requests for assistance not only from one Philippine agency there, like for example like OWA, like POA, and of course DOLE, and even from the Department of Foreign Affairs. They have also some requests for assistance, and from other government agencies in the Philippines. So we would like to know what is the status of the request of our government agencies of the request for assistance of a certain domestic workers working in Kuwait. So, ang number one. Number two, we will also start receiving application for renewal of accreditation and revalidation, revalidation of job orders on Thursday. And that is 22 April.
Oh, okay.
22 April. The timing is from 9 to 10:30 a.m. So they have to submit their job order for revalidation and for renewal, because we know that because of the pandemic, there was no processing of documents, and because of the suspension, now we are opening it to them. So we expect that most of the job orders that they have maybe expired. So we are ready now to renew, to revalidate their job orders. And the timing again is from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Starting on April 22 this year.
So that's on Thursday, is it?
Thursday, yes.
Thursday. So, sir, paano, sir? What if some of these recruitment agencies don't, are not able to get the clearance because there were some violations, or they have wards at the center? So, baka sila?
Oh, if they cannot get the clearance because of some reasons, they have some pending cases, and then they have to comply. They have to solve the problem first before we can process their documents, for example, like the application for the renewal and revalidation of job orders, because that is one document to show that they have settled, they have answered the responded the request for assistance from the different government agencies in the Philippines. And also, if they have wards with us who run away from the employers, tapos nandito sa atin, and they are being housed in our shelter, and they have to settle that. They have to settle that case and prove to us that they have attend to the cases of their workers who are being housed in our shelter. So, and then after that, if the case officer found it to be okay, the case officers will sign the clearance.
Okay. So but importante talaga, the clearance is very important for them to be able to resume their deployment activities.
Yes, that is the first step to do, for them to do. Dahil we cannot just process documents, their documents, and if they have a pending case, they have to settle that one. Because in our experience, sa experience natin dito sa mga kaso natin, especially during this pandemic, some or even most of the agency do not cooperate with us.
Okay.
Yes, do not cooperate. It's the Polo and the Philippine government, the Philippine embassy, who is handling the cases without assistance from the recruitment agency. This time, we will not allow this to happen again. We have to collaborate each other so that we can help our workers whatever problems they have with their employers.
So, sir, first step is the clearance, and then the second step on Thursday will be the
revalidation at saka renewal of job orders.
Renewal of job orders.
Yes.
May nagtatanong dito sa accreditation ng job sir? Accreditation daw? At saka yung job order. Siguro mga bago siguro.
Kung bago siya, hindi pa natin, ito ang uunahin muna natin. Unahin natin ito kasi ang daming mga expired. So, why do we have to issue a new one when they have the old job orders? What they have to do is just to renew, or we are going to revalidate that. So, that job order can be used again. once revalidated or renewed, there's no need for them to apply for a new one.
Okay.
Now, once this one consummated, then they have to apply for a new one.
So sir, ang nag-open na ngayon, yung sa mga HSWs lang. Wala kayong Visa 18 for now.
Visa 18 is open as far as we are concerned. Noon pa yan, even during the pandemic, open na yan siya. So, ni-reiterate lang natin dito na talagang the Visa 18, the processing of renewal of accreditation and revalidation of job orders for Visa 18 workers, we are accepting that. Yes. The problem is, Maxi, yung dito, the entry ban. So, kahit mag-revalidate tayo, kahit mag-approve tayo o mag-verify tayo ng job orders ng mga Visa 18, hindi rin sila makapunta dito because of the restriction imposed by the host government.
Okay, sir. So, sir, may nagtatanong, yung sahod ba daw ng mga kasambahay ganun pa rin, $400?
Yung pa rin yun, $400. But maybe in the next JCM meeting, we will include this in the agenda.
So regarding the tripartite contract, so what are the main highlights of this tripartite contract that our Filipino Household Service Workers should know? Ano po yung mga dapat nilang malaman na dapat masunod talaga?
Yes. Ngayon, ang tripartite contract na to, if we recall, in the previous processing or verification of contract, may dalawang contract tayo pinoprocess. One is a standard contract of POA and the other one is Kuwait. So after the JCM, the Joint Commission meeting between the two countries, Philippines at saka Kuwait, we approved this tripartite contract. No? Now, under this tripartite contract, we only use one contract, no longer using the two contracts. No, we will not use the two contracts anymore. So this is the tripartite contract. This contract is in-approve na to ng Kuwait government at saka Philippine government. No, so ito na ang gagamitin nating contract. So under this contract, marami mga provision dito that favored our domestic workers. Unang-una yung day off nila. They have a day off. Pangalawa, they are entitled sa cellphone to use their cellphone to call their families in the Philippines. And pangatlo ay yung mga sweldo nila dapat should be given on time sa kanila, no? And then if they finish their contract, ay depende sa kagustuhan nila kung gusto na nila mag-exit o gusto nilang mag-renew, no, ng kontrata nila. There are other things, no, na talagang stipulated in this contract na talaga that favor our domestic workers. Siguro ang advice natin dito sa mga recruitment agencies at sa atin na ring mga domestic workers, read carefully ang kontrata at intindihin mabuti, at ang agency naman responsibility ay dapat ipaintindi nila yan sa ating mga workers kung ano ang nakasaad talaga sa kontrata. At ang commitment naman ng Kuwait government through the PAM, they are going to impose this. Ngayon, if there is a violation on the contract na both violated by the employer or violated by the worker, aayusin yan, isisettle yan ng PAM.
Sir, yung regarding the passport, medyo di ba nakalagay sa kontrata?
Yes, nakalagay sa kontrata ang passport kailangan nasa possession ng ating worker.
Kahit mga kasambahay?
Kasi kasambahay, yes.
Medyo mahirap ipatupad yan, pero were you able to get the commitment of the
PAM
regarding
yes. So, ang commitment naman yan na ng PAM, kung sino ang nag-violate dito sa kontrata ay paparusahan dyan.
So, kailangan lang, kung hindi sinulano yung day off,
yes, yes.
Kailangan may day off talaga.
Kailangan may day off talaga sila. One day off. Now, yung day off nila sa bahay, kasi may mga nagtatanong din, paano kung ang day off namin hindi kami lalabas? Sa bahay lang. Kung sa bahay lang sila, 101% magtatrabaho rin yun eh.
Dapat hindi sila magtrabaho.
Kung hindi sila magtrabaho, kung magtatrabaho sila, dapat bayaran sila.
Parang overtime.
Yes. Di ba?
Parang ganun,
Kasi overtime kasi kung yun, day off nila yun eh.
Tsaka yung cellphone, sir, talagang obligado na.
Obligado yan, dapat. Pero may mga nagtatanong kasi, ang cellphone daw, lumabas ata sa isang pahayagan dito, inuobliga ang employer to buy for them the cellphone. Hindi naman hoong ganun.
Kailangan payagan lang.
At saka alam natin ang mga Pilipino, domestic workers man siya o hindi, talagang lahat yan, mayroon silang cellphone. So, ang condition lang ng tripartite contract, allow them to use their cellphone to call their family.
May day off.
May day off, at saka yung passport na sa kanila, at saka yung sahod nila itupad, at the end of the month, kailangan maibigay sa kanila. So, yun ho, at saka i-allow sila to remit during their day off, yung pera nila sa kanilang mga pamilya sa Pilipinas.
Sir, pag hindi binibigyan tagal ng day off, anong dapat gawin ng ating mga kababayan na nagtatrabaho sa bahay kung hindi sila talaga binibigyan ng day off?
Okay. Any violation of the contract, kailangan i-report nila sa amin. If they cannot reach us kahit sa agency nila, tumawag sila sa
dapat
agency.
May day off talaga.
Dapat may day off talaga yan. Yan ang nakasaad sa kontrata. Dapat, ang sabi nga ng PAM, ay dapat matupad, sundin ang kontrata.
So, kung if ever hindi sinusunod, so pwede silang sabihin nila sa agency nila.
Sabihin nila sa agency nila kung hindi sila makatawag sa amin. But mas maganda kung kami ang matawagan nila. We have our hotline at mayroon kaming Facebook page. Pina-open ko na to na pwede na silang mag-messenger doon.
Okay. So yun po. So kasi yung iba kahit civil ID, hindi daw nila hawak yung civil ID nila.
Kasi paano nila hawakan? Some of them pahawakan ng civil ID nila, hindi na i-issue sa kanila. Hindi sila ini-issuean kasi yan ang isang problema ng ating mga domestic workers nung nagre-renew sila o kaya nag-i-extend ng kanilang passport. Wala silang kuwan eh. Kasi one of the requirement para ma-renew o ma-extend ng passport is the civil ID. No? Pumupunta doon na wala silang civil ID. So, ang ginagawa natin diyan kasi in-endorse sa atin ng embahada na gagawa ang sulat ang employer, parang commitment letter na i-renew nila ang kuan. Na i-issuehan nila ng civil ID ang kanilang mga workers. So, na ginagawa natin ang paraan, ang mga yan, inaano natin, database natin at pina-follow up natin sa mga employer na talagang kung na-issuehan na sila ng civil ID or not.
So talagang dapat talaga, sir, sundin na nila ito.
Sundin na nila. Otherwise, pag hindi nasunod ng kontrata at saka may panibagong violence na hindi nasunod at may problema ulit nangyari dito, baka tuluyan na hindi na tayo magde-deploy ng workers to Kuwait.
So kailangan talaga
yes.
Nila ngayon. So sir, so magbubukas na talaga yung para sa newly hired.
Yeah, per instruction of our good secretary ay bubuksan na natin 'yan. Bubuksan na natin ang pagpapadala ng mga workers, domestic workers sa Kuwait.
Paano daw po sir kung nagsabi sila sa agency tapos yung agency daw nagagalit pa sa kanila, imbis tulungan sila?
Nag-report sila sa amin.
Anong gagawin?
Oo, kasi yung isa sa mga requirements sa agency is monitoring. Kung sila na ang tatawag, mas pabor na yung sa agency kasi hindi na sila tatawag sa workers to monitor them kung ano ang sitwasyon nila. Kung ang worker nang tumatawag sa kanila, mas alam na nila kung anong nangyayari sa worker. Dapat entertain nila mabuti. Ngayon, kung iba ang sinasabi ng agency sa kanila, then i-report nila sa amin. Madali lang kami mag-suspend o kaya i-suspend ang processing ng documents nila dito until such time na mag-comply sila kung ano ang inuutos ng batas.
So ngayon sir, are we expecting a stricter, parang mas maging stricto ngayon ang polo regarding the implementation of the tripartite contract?
Actually, hindi naman stricto. Basta lang sundin nila kung ano ang nakasaad diyan sa kontrata at sa kung ano ang advisory na binigay namin sa kanila, sundin lang nila. 'Yun. Madali lang naman 'yun eh. Wag na yung i-contest pa nila. What they have to do is just to follow kasi this is not only for our own good, for the good of the agency at para sa kabutihan na rin ito ng ating mga workers.
So yun, sir. So, sir, any message sa ating mga kababayan na naghihintay ngayon sa Pilipinas na papunta dito sa Kuwait?
Maghintay-hintay sila konti kasi alam natin ngayon ay nasa loob tayo ng pandemic, no? At ang movement ay may konting kahirapan, especially yung flights to to Kuwait, hindi regular, no? Hindi regular. So, as far as yung opening, kasi alam natin na marami na naghihintay sa Pilipinas din to be deployed, especially yung mga naantara doon na mayroon na mga visa. So, we will give priority actually yung mga workers natin na may visa na doon. Ang inihintay na lang nila yung verified contracts. We will do that for them at bigyan natin sila ng priority. Kasi most of them, sabi nga sa report, ay nasa accommodation sila ng mga agencies sa Pilipinas naghihintay kung kailan sila madi-deploy dito sa Kuwait. So, titingnan natin yon. Ihingiin lang natin sa mga agency kung totoo ba na mayroon sila. Give us proof na may visa na ang mga tao na to na ready to fly at saka yung mga requirements sa Manila ay na-comply na lahat, ay bibigyan natin ng priority ang processing ng kanilang mga individual contracts.
Sir, ano naman, Labat, yung mga naandito na ngayon, kasi di ba, are they also covered by this new contract?
Yes, itong bagong kontrata na to, ay ito na yung kontrata natin. Para sa lahat na to. Hindi na natin re-recognize yung old contract. So, ang panawagan natin sa ating mga workers, yung domestic workers na nandito na sa Kuwait, nagtatrabaho na, kausapin nila ang employer nila o kaya tumawag sila sa agency nila to get another contract, which is the tripartite contract na. Especially yung mga nag-expire na ang contract nila. So they have to renew that, yung nandito pa sila at pumunta sila sa Al-Sahil na kasi nandun ang renewal ng contract at issuance of a new contract.
Sir, yung karamihan kasi sir, di ba nag-expire na yung contract nila, tapos yung mga iba gusto nang umuwi or tapos na finish na yung contract, tapos ayaw silang pauwiin, ano kung pwede gawin?
Kung actually yung kung titingnan mo mabuti, Maxi, yung kontrata, pag finish contract ka, it's the decision of the worker whether to renew or to go for exit na. So yun na, kasi tapos na yung kontrata niya, ayaw na niya mag-renew. So, hindi dapat siya hadlangan ng employer kung gusto niya nang umuwi kasi tapos na yung kontrata niya. So, ito, kung mayroong ganitong nangyayari, ayaw silang pauwi ng employer, for whatever reason, mag-report sila sa amin. And we have to seek the assistance of the PAM about this.
Okay. So they can go home?
They can go home, yes. They can go home. Pagtapos ng kontrata, kasi ang kontrata 2 years. Binding yun for between the workers at saka employer niya for 2 years. Now, kung ayaw na ng employer niya, kung ayaw na ng worker to renew, hindi pwedeng pilitin. Kahit gusto ng employer. Ngayon, kung gusto naman ng employer after the contract na ayaw niya na sa worker niya, hindi rin pwedeng pilitin ng worker, ang employer niya na mag-continue siya magtrabaho kasi tapos na yung kontrata nila. So this is kung baga sa kung sila mismo ang magkaroon ng agreement that both of them agreed to renew the contract, yun ang dapat, yun ang susundin. Pero kung isa sa kanila umayaw, then repatriation, dito pauwiin ang worker.
Okay. So yun sir, so Yung mga contract verification sa Al-Sahel na rin po sir, no?
Yes, Al-Sahel pa. Oo.
Ang contract
Oh, yes.
verification.
Oh.
So sir, ano lang, kasi nandito naman, may mga nagtatanong pa rin sa yung ayuda, sa
Mm.
Dole Apak. So, may tapos na ba yung payout?
Yung kwan natin, yung second tranche sa Bayanihan 2, yung 4,000 allocation natin, tapos na. Tapos na yon. Naibigay na natin lahat yon.
So 18,000 ang nabigyan nila?
18,000. In fact, sa listahan ko, more than 18,000 kasi may mga extra kwan, binigay na namin. So, more than 18,000. So, hintayin natin yung approval from Manila, yung Bayanihan 3. So, we will make our recommendation kasi mayroon pang natira more than 2,000 na approved applications sa ngayon nasa Polo.
So sir, yung mga nagka-COVID naman tuloy-tuloy yun sir, no?
Yes, tuloy-tuloy yun. In fact, humihingi na ata ang ating welfare officer, si Lynn, ng replenishment ng funds para mabigyan yung na may application na nandito sa Polo. But they can continue submitting their application through online. Mayroon namang binigay sa kanila kung saan nila isasubmit ang mga documents na yan.
So sir, alam niyo yung mga sentiments ng mga nanonood dito. You know, the tripartite contract is really good. Magandang nakapaloob doon. Kaya lang, yung iba kasi parang sinasabi, papel lang yan. Parang hindi rin masusunod yan. So, labat ano masasabi niyo tungkol dito?
Tungkol kasi nagkaroon kami, yung nga ang sinasabi ko, may meeting kami sa PAM at ang sinasabi nila ay itong
Ito yung contract, ito yung tripartite contract.
ito ay yung tripartite contract, no? Ang sabi nila sa amin, ang commitment nila, this contract should be followed. Ngayon, kung sino ang mag-violate nito, ay mag-i-impose sila ng penalty dito. So, kung hindi ang worker natin makareport sa PAM, they can always tell us, kami ang magre-report sa PAM tungkol sa violation ng contract.
So, talagang seryoso din ang Kuwait.
Seryoso ang Kuwait government dito. Talagang sinabi nila, this contract, kailangan ma-implement to the fullest.
Okay, so thank you so much, Labat, for your time today. And magiging busy kayo for sure. You'll be very busy in the coming dahil nga po sa resumption ng service workers po dito sa Kuwait. So this is really good news. So ayan, po nakausap po natin si Philippine Labor Attaché to Kuwait, Nasser Mustafa, at kanya pong ipinaliwanag sa atin kung ano po yung mga pagbabagong magaganap at isa na nga po yung implementation of the adoption ng tripartite contract. So, ito po yung kasunduan ng Kuwait government at ng Philippine government para po maproteksyonan ang ating mga kababayan nagtatrabaho sa bahay.
Yes.
So yun. So magsisimula na po bukas ang yung application for clearance ng mga recruitment agencies dito sa Kuwait. Pupunta sila rito bukas ng alas 9 no, 9 to 1 para magpa-clear kung sila po ay pwedeng mag-recruit ulit. So kailangan wala sila mga violations, di ba Laban?
Yes, correct. At saka wala silang pending case sa Polo. At kung mayroon silang wards ay nakikita natin sila na talagang sinesettle nila ang problema.
Okay. So cooperative sila.
Yes.
So ayan po At saka syempre, importante po yung pagsunod ng tripartite contract ngayon. So nakapaloob doon yung day off, kailangan merong once a week day off. Kailangan po merong means of communication. So kailangan payagan sila magkaroon ng cellphone. Syempre para matawagan yung mga pamilya. In case of emergency rin, meron silang tatawagan. At yung sahod, 120 KD pa rin.
120 KD pa rin. Wala pa tayong
ibang
increase. Pero i-include natin yan sa agenda kung magkaroon tayo ulit ng JCM, no?
Yes, sir. At syempre, ang importante po yung day off once a week.
Once a week. At
Day
saka
off.
yung passport nila, kailangan na sa kanila. At saka issuance ng civil ID, dapat ma-issuance sila ng civil ID.
Okay. So, kailangan po yung passport na sa inyo. Medyo maano to, sensitibo to kasi alam naman natin po dito na hindi basta-basta natin nakukuha yung passport natin kahit mga visa 18, sir.
Yes.
You know, they don't hold their passports. But, you know, sabi nga niya, there's always a new way to start. So,
Yes.
hopefully ito po ay magiging simulain na kung sakali hindi masunod sa yung mga
I-report nila sa amin.
I-report. Paki-report na lamang.
I-report nila sa amin para pag-usapan namin at saka PAM. Kasi yun ang commitment ng PAM na mag-i-impose sila ng penalty sa employer or sa agency kung hindi masunod man ang tripartite contract.
So, ayan po malinaw po So, pwede po kayo mag-report sa Polo. Tumawag po kayo sa kanilang hotline. Ipopost po natin mamaya ang hotline sa ating page. At pwede po nyo i-report mismo kay Filipino Labor Attaché to Kuwait, Nasir Mustafa, at sa kanino man sa Polo, OWA Kuwait. At pwede rin ninyong sabihin sa inyong agency.
Yes.
Pag hindi inaction na ng agency, dito po kayo lumapit sa Polo.
Kasi yung pagre-report ng worker natin, yung mga domestic workers natin sa agency, that is a big help for the agency kasi ini-impose natin sa kanila yung monitoring. So kung tumawag na sa kanila, they don't need to call anymore the worker kasi tumawag na sa kanila. So malalaman na nila kung ano ang sitwasyon ng ating mga workers.
So, ayan po So, malinaw na malinaw po at tayo ay nagpapasalamat kay Filipino Labor Attaché to Kuwait sa kanyang pagpapaunlak po sa ating live interview po. Kasi we want you to know first what's happening, what's the latest, and of course, we want to give you the right information nang sa gayon po ay you will be guided accordingly. So, God bless everyone. Have a great day. And thank you so much, Lava.
Yes, Maxi, gusto ko lang siguro itong huling statement natin. Gusto ko magpasalamat, unang-una, magpasalamat sa kay Secretary Bello na inopen niya ulit ang deployment ng domestic workers dito sa Kuwait dahil marami ring ang gustong pumunta dito sa Kuwait, especially our domestic workers. Pangalawa, gusto kong pasalamatan ng ating ambassador, si Ambassador Muhammad Nordin Lumundot sa kanyang all-out support sa programa na to sa lifting ng deployment ng domestic workers dito sa Kuwait. So pangatlo, nagpapasalamat ako sa TFC, lalo na sa iyo Maxi, sa Radio Pinoy Arabia para ipaabot sa ating mga kababayan kung ano ang mga bago na pwedeng pakinabangan ng ating mga workers dito sa Kuwait. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
We should thank you, Lava. Thank you for always granting access to the media here in Kuwait and for the transparency. Maraming salamat. So God bless you on your work. At alam namin magiging busy kayo in the coming days starting tomorrow. And we wish everyone the best. Sana po ito ay magiging magandang simulain at alam naman po natin ang ating mga kababayan nagtatrabaho sa bahay, kung ano po ang kanilang mga sakripisyo. At ito na po yung pagkakataon na kailangan po talaga mapangalagaan po ang inyong karapatang pantao at kung ano yung mga dapat po para sa inyo, dapat po ibigay. At kung hindi man masusunod dito, pakireport lamang po dito sa ating embahada o dito po sa Polo Kuwait. Nang sa gayon po ay ma-actionan ho agad. Huwag ho kayong matatakot dahil nandito po sila para tumulong po sa inyo. So, yun po So, ingat lamang po and love lang tayo. Positive vibes lamang tayo. Thank you so much, Laban.
Thank you, Maxi. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow we'll give you more updates kasi magsisimula na yung clearance ng mga recruitment agencies dito sa Kuwait. So, God bless mga kapamilya, mga kapinoy Arabia. Bye! Thank you!